This video is particularly about the projects available currently on the market for purchase. So if we are talking about beachfront and projects which are next to the sea, next to the beach, from the developers, currently we have a available project Emaar Beachfront. Emaar Beachfront is like an island for 24 buildings only. Each building has a private beach, as you can see. So all buildings are sold out. There are few apartments in one building which called Beach Isle. Those apartments starting from $550,000. They are around 70 square meters. Handover of the building is in 2024, end of 2024, and the payment plan is 70% during construction, 30% on handover, so at the end of 2024. When we are talking about this project, still one building will be sold, will be launched from the developer, the last one, and the hotel apartments. So we can say that project mostly sold out, which means that all project is coming on secondary market with premium. So owners, they're trying now to raise the prices, which means we won't expect high capital appreciation for this project, which is already, because price is already high. However, we expect a very high return on investment from any apartment you choose in this project, as it's the only project in Dubai where you can find residential buildings with a private access to the beach, same like a 5-star hotel style. And also each building has a pool, so it's a Miami style project. We are talking about return on investment after 15% net from this project. The rest of the project at the beachfront from developer, they are sold out. For your just information, a year ago we used to have 7 projects at the beachfront from different developers. So as you see, the beachfront is getting sold out, and currently we can say that Emaar Beachfront is the last chance to buy something from the developer at the beachfront. If we are talking about Palm Jumeirah, which is very famous, all the projects you can see here, they are currently sold out. There is a new project which called Six Senses. However, it's penthouses, so it's for investors who has a good capital for investment, because price is starting here from around $3 million for penthouse with two-bedroom penthouse. And of course it's gonna be good for resale, because the payment plan from the developer is 40 during construction, 60% on handover, which means 40% investor has to pay during 6 months, and then he can wait till handover and resell it with a capital appreciation plus 20-30%. That's what we used to see in the same projects on the Palm before. Other interesting projects which I would like to highlight here, it's in downtown Business Bay. Downtown and Business Bay. So if we are talking about Business Bay, as I mentioned in my previous video, it's a very interesting area for investment because it's a free zone where 500,000 people working. So the best projects for investments currently is Peninsula. One of the best developers in Dubai called Select Group, very famous with their high quality projects. So they built like an island with only 7 buildings, tall towers, 7 towers, and like a small townhouses and 5 level buildings. So as you can see, this island surrounded with a water canal, Dubai Water Canal. It's a canal coming from the seas, water coming from the sea. Very close to Burj Khalifa, 7 minutes walking distance to metro, and the only project in the whole Business Bay with the whole infrastructure built by developers. So parks, sport grounds, tennis courts, shops, all retail, mall only for this project. Everything is gonna be here. Currently, like 3 buildings were launched and sold like in the shortest period. I would say like the first one in 2 weeks, the second one in a few days. The last one has been launched. It was sold before official launch. So we are waiting now for the new launch of the building. Prices here are starting from $200,000 for studio. Return on investment we expect here minimum 7% up to 9%. Capital appreciation is minimum 15% in the 2-3 years. We're expecting also up to 20% for certain type of apartments. Payment plan 40% during construction, 60% on handover, and it's beginning of construction, so 3 years you have total in order to complete a full payment. Another project I can highlight here is let's say Market Square, because this is the only project in Business Bay which you will get in guaranteed return on investment. So developer is giving you payment plan up to 3 years for the ready project and 7% guaranteed ROI. Price starting here from $260,000. If we are talking about downtown, it's the heart of Dubai, as I mentioned in the previous video. So it's next to Burj Khalifa, next to the fountains. Currently, all projects that you see here is sold out, apart from one which called St. Regis. St. Regis just been launched. You still have an opportunity to buy here property. Prices starting from 550,000 dirham, and payment plan is for 3 years. Capital appreciation here we expecting approximately 10%. However, return on investment will be up to 10%, and it's a lifetime investment because Burj Khalifa will be forever Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. So this is about downtown. Then I used to mention the most like promising areas in Dubai where you can get projects at the beginning of construction of the area. So we are going to Meydan and the project Mohammed bin Rashid City. So in Mohammed bin Rashid City, currently the project available for sale, the best one from all of them, is Shoba Heartland. It's from the very famous developer which called Shoba. It's #1 developer not only in India, in the world, famous with the highest level of finishing, and this is the only one developer who has everything in-house, like construction team, engineers, like everything. So that's why they never delay their construction. The whole project is called Shoba Heartland. It's everything what you see. Forest villas are built, 2 British schools are here already, greens built, and people are living here. So the blue water is, you can see here, is a lagoon, and there are currently 3 buildings which launched with access to the beachfront and lagoon. So let's look at this project. For example, the first one is Waves. So this is project, you see access to the beachfront and lagoon. The Waves is sold out completely. It's been launched like 6 months ago. Waves Grande, another project also at the lagoon, also sold out. So it's been sold out maybe 3 months ago. So what's currently available is the Crest. The Crest is like 3 towers, which is also have access to the lagoon, and here we expecting capital appreciation up to 20-30% in the next 5-6 years, because it's very important here to build the whole infrastructure of the area, lagoon, metro, Meydan Mall, which is gonna be here. The biggest like a shopping center in the GCC, and currently entered also return on investment up to 9% in this area. You can get a payment plan 50% during construction, 50% 2 years post handover, so total 5 years, either 30% during construction, 70% on handover, which give you opportunity to resell, to flip after paid 30%, and price starting here from $290,000 for the unit, like 65, 50, starting from 50 square meters, 1 bedroom. So very interesting project for investment, one of the best sellers in our days. One more thing to add about the area in general, Mohammed bin Rashid City. So you can see here it's a Meydan Mall. So it's Meydan Mall. I will send you video separately. So it's what Sheikh gave a name to this area. Yeah? So this is the only one area in Dubai which ruler gave his name. So it's gonna be 5 Guinness records in this area. It's Crystal Lagoon, the longest in the world, 7.5 kilometers. It's the tallest residential building. It's the fountains, which are bigger than in Dubai for fountains. It's the longest ski slope, which is gonna be in the Meydan Mall, one mall, and it's gonna be bicycle track, the longest in the world also, which is coming all around the area. So also here you can see Meydan race courses, which are nearby. So it's the place where international horse ride is happening. So this is about Meydan. Another area which I would like to mention is Creek Harbor, which is also like very promising area. So Creek Harbor is a project from the Emaar. Emaar is one of the most important and semi-government developers of Dubai. Emaar built Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall, 80% of downtown, and such global huge projects like in beachfront, for example, Reberian Ranches 1, 2, and 3 in Dubai. This is a new area which Emaar focusing on, because the rest of the projects from Emaar are complete already. So what's going to be here? First of all, it's a Creek Tower. Creek Tower is the tower which is going to be taller than Burj Khalifa. It's currently under construction. If you will see, you see this island with where you can see yachts. For example, let's say the Grand project is here. The address is here. The new project, the hotel apartments. Creek side, let's say, is here building. So all this island is sold out. What are we focusing on currently? It's a new launch of the project, which is located here. It's a few buildings, again with access to blue water, Crystal Lagoon, and beachside. So to be fair, all of them are currently sold out, because as soon as they launch, they get sold in the same day, because people apply express of interest before buy. But we still have a few units which are coming on cancellation. So for example, in Breeze we can get a couple of units, and for you to understand the prices here, let's say like a 50% lower than in the beachfront and downtown. So we are talking about capital appreciation for up to 40% in the next 6-7 years. Prices starting here from $300,000 for 1 bedroom, for let's say 2 bedroom, which was going to be on the highest demand here because it's a family oriented area. So let's say 2 bedroom here, starting 130 square meters, starting with $550,000, which is very, very, very good price, and it's only because the area is under development. Like 60 retail outlets is coming this year to the area, and of course day by day it will be developing and price will be growing. Return on investment also, as it's going to be touristic attraction place, of course we expect a minimum 10% return on investment in this area. If we go, let's say for example, to other areas of Dubai, let's say we want something starting from $120,000, then I would offer you the area which is like, would say, 20 minutes from the center, 15-20 minutes from the center. What's the difference between them and other areas? Let's say Al Furjan. Al Furjan is a very nice area. It's next to the metro. It's 4 stations by metro to the beach and to marina. However, let's say in this project, prime residences, which I will send you separate, prices starting from $140,000 for studio. The difference between these areas and other that we don't see much capital appreciation here. So I would say there won't be any capital appreciation. However, you are getting a very good payment plan for up to 3 years, even 5 years, and also stable return on investment, which is 7%. Also same I can say from the area Jumeirah Village Circle. There are a few projects here. And Dubai Land. In Dubai Land you also can find very nice projects. For example, there is a project which called Rukan. Rukan is the only residential building between townhouses and villas, like thousands of townhouses and villas. The only residential building is this Rukan. Rukan has the longest payment plan directly from the developer, which is total 6 years. So project will be ready in 1 year and 5 years post handover. You won't find any other project in Dubai with this payment plan. Yeah, we won't see here any capital appreciation. However, this longest payment plan will reduce the cost of the apartment itself, because for example, if you have your money or investors' money are working in other instruments, it's reducing the price of the apartment, I would say like 30, 40, for some investors even 60%. So highly recommended just to invest and to keep it for the lease, like for rent. Return on investment here, we expect minimum 6%. It can be managed by 9%. How to manage the maximum return on investment from rent, I will tell you separate, just not to overload this video with information. And also I recommend to focus on villas and townhouses, because villas and townhouses, they are currently the highest demand on the market, and we see a very strong undersupply of villas and townhouses. During 2021, in general, prices increased by 17% for real estate in Dubai. What we can see in some projects for villas and townhouses, it reached 50% capital appreciation. However, for the apartments, we've seen 30% maximum. And the project I would like to highlight here, which will guarantee you capital appreciation and the highest ROI from the rent, it's the Damak Lagoons. It's townhouses and villas with access to Crystal Lagoon and the beachfront. Yeah, so this is how it's gonna look like. Also, we'll send you this map separately to access. You can go inside of any villa to access different areas. But the idea of the whole community is the Crystal Lagoons with the beachfront, massive amount of kids areas and playgrounds, and 3-bedroom townhouses starting from let me be accurate with the numbers. $440,000 with a payment plan up to 3 years, because it's the beginning of construction. We expecting here for certain units up to 30-40% capital appreciation. Which units particular, I'll tell you separately, right? So this is about Damak Lagoons. Three phases have been launched and sold out completely, and they've been sold out same day they were officially launched, because again clients, they applied express of interest, paid deposit before the launch, and so only like this they got a desirable units. Okay, coming back to our map. One second. Sorry. One more project in Dubai land, which is very interesting for investment in terms of villas and townhouses, is Arabian Ranches. As for Arabian Ranches, so again I'll send a separate presentation just to show you location here. What I can say about the project, it's the most famous and I would say even the best villas and townhouse communities in Dubai from Emaar. Again, semi-government developer which built Burj Khalifa downtown. So if you ask anyone who's living in Dubai what are the best community for villas and towns, it's Arabian Ranches. So it's already built Arabian Ranches 1, Arabian Ranches 2, and there are prices you can see with a high premium, if to compare from what the price was from the developer. Now Arabian Ranches 3 is coming. So of course it's under construction, of course it's under development, and of course you'll see here a capital appreciation. And there are townhouses, the prices a little bit higher than in any other community, but it's because of the quality and sizes and the developer. So still it's very low for this kind of developer. It's starting from $600,000 for 3-bedroom townhouse, again with a payment plan for 3 years. And again we see here for certain units the capital appreciation up to 30-40% in the next I would say 2-3 years, while this Arabian Ranches 3 will be complete. So these are main projects in Dubai. Of course there are much more and more, but this just to give you an general information about them, and one by one we can study based on your inquiry and the financial goal. We can study like individual more projects.